Hey everyone, Alicia here, and I'm going to show you how to make your own compost bin at your home. Hopefully you've gotten your own worms by now and that you have watched the previous videos on what worms are and how they help make your compost into lovely fertilizer that'll help plants that we're gonna plant pretty soon. Okay, so I have a bucket right here, right outside my house, and so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add our worms. They're in there somewhere. So got about 20 or so, but however many that you were able to collect, that's totally fine because worms have a great ability to make more of themselves. They're really good at that. So I'm just going to shake them in real gently. So you can probably see a couple of them. Here's one. He's a real big guy. So if you want to know which end is the head, just wait till they wiggle a little bit, and so whichever end they start moving in, that's pretty much their head. So that one moving around, kind of trying to figure out where it's at, that's its head right there. So he's going to be just fine, and he's going to find a spot in there. Oh, one more guy in there. So make sure we're all clear. And so what I'm going to add is I'm going to start adding table scraps from my own house. Okay guys, so in here I have our food scraps, eggshells, some cabbage, a couple of peppers and things like that. So what you want to put in your compost are fruits, veggies, eggshells, newspaper, napkins, paper bags, things like that. The paper will break down itself, but it just helps to create a nice little layer over them because it is actually snowing right now. So we want to keep the worms warm until it gets warmer out. So what you don't want to add, you don't want to add any onions, any cheese, any meat. You don't want anything like that in your bucket, just fruits, veggies, and paper or leaves and things like that that the worms can eat and have fun. So I have a top right here, and I'm just going to leave it just slightly open. I'm not going to close it all the way so that they have a little bit of air coming in there, because air in your compost is a very good thing. You need the air circulation for the worms to be able to breathe, and also the bacteria, the good bacteria inside of the dirt and our fruits and veggies, they need the air so that they can break down and make that really good dirt. And that's pretty much it. You leave it out here. It's kind of hidden away in my yard, and every time we get a nice little pile of fruit and veggie leftovers from when we're done cooking, we'll put it right in here, and the worms will have plenty of food to eat. Alright? So here I have put a couple of easy guidelines that you can take a quick Snapchat of, that explain the different types of things that can go in compost and that you don't want in your compost at all. You can hang it up by your bucket to remind everybody not to put bad things in there, to only put the good things in there. I want to see your guys' different compost bins. Remember, you don't have to use a bucket like the bucket I have. You can use a small bottle if you don't have a lot of table scraps. You can use a small container, just so long as air can get in there and that it's sealed, because there's going to be a little moisture and you don't want it to leak. So you can use any type of container. I want to see your containers. Please post your worm compost and anything that you've managed to create this week to hashtag BGCNEO Cyber Club. You know, I want to see what you guys are doing. I'm going to update you guys on how my compost is doing in a few weeks. So I want to see what you guys did, okay? I'll see ya.